minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We're back.
Hello, mates. Welcome to the stream.
You got the teeth.
Those are coming out immediately. I'm gonna get like a virus from that thing or something.
You need to clean them.
I haven't cleaned them yet. They're from Halloween. Okay, we're here with Bloop. How's it going, Bloop? How you doing?
It's going well, man.
Awesome.
Back here to win another cover battles.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see about
All right,
that, pal.
Let's see.
So we got Jaeger up in here earlier. Not a casual. Woke. Ethan was cooking, good looking.
Got people
Not
here.
a casual. The pot is up in here.
Got people up in here tonight.
Okay. So tonight we got a great show. We got a great show tonight. I've got some pickups. Dark Knight's got. I feel like it's a disgrace to even call it a pickup. It's like
You'll see.
You'll see.
You will
You guys
see.
will see.
We will go through Harper's pickups first, and then we will go
Yes.
through mine. Or if Bloop, if you have anything to show at all, you can go after Harper, and then I will.
Yeah, I have nothing to show this week, but I'm feeling like your thing is probably not a comic book.
No,
Alright.
it's a comic book.
Okay. I
It's
just
an
had to pick.
extremely good comic book.
It's insane. It's
Okay.
insane. Whatever you're thinking, it's.
Hey, you know what?
it's
You
just
know what?
better.
I'll put it this way: this book I picked up has managed to be more rare than the rarest book I have.
Oh, really?
So I would say, and actually, that's accurate. It's my rarest book now.
Dang. All right.
Okay, well, so after that, we're gonna quickly go through some news. A lot of it, or 4 or 5 of the points that we have to talk about is about the Flash movie and some other stuff that we can talk about. And then after that is cover battles, which Bloop is finally able to join us for, and
Yes.
hopefully we'll be able to actually take the title from him tonight.
It's gonna be a throwdown
Hopefully.
tonight.
Oh yeah. So
Oh my
That's for
Jeez.
like number 80,
or something like that.
and then for 100 we'll do a 10-hour stream.
I don't know if dude, that'd be insane. No, it's just gonna be a regular 2.5 hour stream tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go through my pickups real quick. Let me take the spotlight. These are coming off, by the way. So today, actually, my mom got me this, which is sick, from Target. I just she picked me up from school, and I'm this is just sitting on the seat. This is the Marvel Encyclopedia new edition. Look at
Ooh.
this. It's got all these different characters in here. Here.
Does it got like artwork and stuff? Oh
Yeah, there's some comic panels. But it shows their first appearance and stuff.
Do they have Pace Pop Pete?
Bro, let me check.
They might have
they
one
better.
in the traps.
They better.
They probably do.
The Trapster's mid. I need to see a classic Pace Pop Pete look.
Oh,
Bro, he's not. Pace Pop Pete
Oh
is
my
not in here.
Gosh.
you see
Dang,
this?
they're lacking. They're lacking.
see
This
this?
is insane.
Ant-Man was leaked on 123 movie. You saw it all online.
Really?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm waiting until theaters.
Yeah.
You need to get the theater experience for that. Where'd he go? Did he accidentally X out?
I think he did. But
That's
Doug,
not
do
good.
you see this guy in the chat? I want you for president. What is his profile picture?
Yep. Yeah.
He's a Dark Knight stan now. That's Pot.
I have
okay,
a group
okay.
of them. Yeah, there's like
Dude.
there was Pot's Instagram account or somebody's Instagram account has my, or not Instagram.
Discord. Yeah, that's
Discord.
Pot. That's him right there.
Oh yeah, it is Pot. Okay.
I think. Yeah, it's an alt or something. Anyways, sorry.
It's
like my
somebody.
mouse has like these buttons, and like I pressed one of them, and it like went back on my browser, so it exited me
okay.
out. Sorry about that. Okay. First off, we went to a good old place called Chuck's Comics in Essex, and if you watched my short film, A Comic in Fantasyland, I visited there as one of the shops I went to. I got a few dollar bin fines and a couple $5 fines, and one back issue fine. So I'll go through the dollar bin fines first. I'll go up by price, I guess. Here I got a couple Incredible Hulk annuals that I don't have. This is number 7, Hand of Holocaust. Looks like he's got Iceman there. So there's that.
It's cool.
This is also another annual. This is number 18, just like run filler, trying to get the annuals as well. So also, first of all, can we talk about your Discord about me? Did you see that?
What?
Bloops about me on Discord?
No, I didn't.
It just says
What?
boobs.
Oh, yeah, I had to change it because I'm in all these random servers and I'm promoting my YouTube channel. I don't want like all these randos checking it out, so I didn't know what to change it to. It was my temperate.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, Robin.
That makes sense. See, that's why I don't do
I'll come up with something. I can change it to How the Grinch Stole Pride Month or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, you can't be putting spoilers out here,
yeah,
bro.
I did.
What
for
you
a
talking
reason.
about?
I don't care if it's fake too. I can't.
Wait,
I don't want to think about it. No, he said it was leaked, and he said he watched it on 123 Movies.
Bro,
yeah,
freaking pirated the movie and is in YouTube chat sections.
I
don't want spoilers. I'm not doing spoilers.
I
didn't even want to mention it.
No.
Okay,
so this is sick.
I just realized in our stream website it still says it. I just ruined it for myself.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
I'm
sorry, just ignore it.
Okay.
Okay. This is Aliens Predator, the deadliest of the species, number 4. Cool cover. Look at the hair of the predator there. Chris Claremont on there too.
Claremont. Okay.
And I've got a few else of these of this series, so that's kind of cool to get another cover of that. Okay, so these are sick. These are my favorite things I got. For $5 fines, Chuck's they got some pretty stacked $5 bins. First of all, I don't even know which one to show first. I'll show this first. This is actually signed by the artist, by the cover artist. This, and it is a key as well. You guys would know this. First appearance of Maria Hill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
New Avengers.
No, it's
yeah.
New Avengers number 4.
That's cool.
David Finch, I think his name is.
Is there a
Finch
authenticity thing?
No, but
I
that does. It's still cool though.
Yeah,
Signed it right on the butt there.
First Maria Hill. I got that in my spec book section right now.
Oh, really?
That's Secret Invasion. Some Secret Invasion spec.
And also first appearance of the New Avengers, which is just like another line of Avengers. So there you go. There's that. $5.
Sick.
This is freaking sick. This is another New Avengers book. This is New Avengers number 35. Lionel Francis Yu, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see a signature on here, but it does say Yu at the top. This is the Wolverine Venomized cover. Check that
That's
out.
a sick cover. I've seen that cover a few times in the wild myself, and I always wanted to get it, but I never did. I don't know why, but that is sick.
There it is.
That's what I'm saying. What if in Secret Wars we get Venom and Venom just starts hopping from host to host during mid-battle?
That'd be sick.
He starts giving everybody like symbiote buffs.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they're gonna do what they did in the comics, where the heroes that they choose to go on Battle World aren't gonna be like chose for the story. It's just gonna be like the highest selling ones, you know?
Probably.
Like, we'll see. I mean, I hope they do find some good characters, but I don't know. Typically, right now, recently, Marvel's been chasing the bag rather than chasing the story. So
that's true. Is there a topic for today's stream, or y'all just doing cover battles? Just curious. I love cover battles. I mean, we're gonna go through pickups, and then we're gonna go through news, which is gonna.
Everybody loves cover battles,
and then cover battles is right after that, man. All right.
Yeah.
So just stick around, and we'll get there. This is the last book I got. This was $6. I've been looking for this book, and I don't usually look through their back issues there, but I did, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pop on this book. So this is the Ghost Rider number 15. This is the glow in the dark cover.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
There it is.
I love
$6.
cover.
I love this. I think there's another printing where it's like a different
color.
Is it gold?
Yeah, when I found them, when I usually find them, they're usually I've never found them for under $10. If I ever do find one for under $10 that's in good shape, I'm definitely gonna pick it up because I love that cover.
This has a few spine ticks, but other than that, is pretty good. So yeah, that's it for me. I guess it's I'll hand it off to you, Dark Knight.
Hey everybody! So we got a pretty interesting lineup for pickups tonight. Start off nice and slow here. Got Batman number 132. Very nice new release this week. Joe Quesada cover. Extremely nice Batman cover there. Nothing too crazy about this book. It's not really key or anything. New release though. This is a good book. It hasn't gone up in value yet, but this is going to be kind of a slow burner. Unlike some of the other James Gunn DCU spec books that have gone up recently. This is All-Star Superman number 1. This is the book that James Gunn is taking inspiration from to write Superman Legacy. He's been reading this, posted on his Instagram a couple times. That's number 1 of the series there. Really good. Pretty cool. Moving on here, we got Fantastic Four issue 558. I forgot the significance of this book.
Oh yeah.
I know it's like a $10 or $15 book.
I've seen that.
I'm not gonna look it up right now because I want to get to a couple other books here.
So say 558.
Yeah, 558. I saw it on Key
you.
Collector, and I was looking through like the back issues of Fantastic Four, and I saw it. And I was like, well, this is like one of the more expensive issues in the later run of Fantastic Four. So I decided to get it.
Anytime those artists draw chrome, it's so cool. Like I like whether it's Iron Man, Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom. Chrome is such a cool texture to professionally done.
When done right.
Yeah.
When done right, yeah.
Key Collector says it's the first cameo appearance of the new Defenders, later becomes Fantastic Four.
Yes. That's what it was. Old Man Logan is in there, and he's disguised as someone.
Oh,
that's what I saw, and I was like, that's cool.
Sweet.
I had to get this specifically because, Kang Dynasty's coming. We got Quantumania just around the corner. I had to get the facsimile edition of Avengers number 8.
Hey, nice.
That's cool.
Pretty sick.
I had to because I was like, it's Kang. This is one of the few reprints of this book. And I had to get it. So I did.
Nice.
Kang, Avengers 8. I got another copy of Fantastic Four issue 570, the first appearance of Counselor Reese. This is the other variant. This is the 70-year anniversary variant.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know they made those.
It's a really cool border. It's got all the characters on it. It's really cool.
Oh, it's just like the 25th anniversary books, right?
Yeah. So cool. There. I got a couple Teen Titan specs. It's not really specs; they're kind of minor keys. But I decided to pick them up because they were like dirt cheap. So we got Teen Titans issue number 6, first appearance of Trigon. Really cool, really high grade. Nothing really much else to say about that. And then we got, this is probably the better of the two Teen Titans specs. This is Teen Titans issue number 21, First Brother Blood, along with a bunch of other characters in this issue. But Brother Blood's the main one. He's on the cover there. Silhouette.
Nice.
Pretty cool. High grade on that. Okay, these last 4 books are some of the better books I have. That I got this week. So next here we got Green Lantern issue 52. This is the first appearance of the life entity and its connection to Earth and the whole willpower thing with the Green Lantern Corps. It's the origin of all of those things kind of restated in this issue. And it's also part of the Blackest Night storyline. Really cool there. Nice little minor key for Green Lantern people. Here's more of a major key for Green Lantern. This is Green Lantern issue 43. This is the first appearance of many different Black Lanterns and it is the prologue to Blackest Night.
Isn't that an homage
really
to
cool.
Isn't it a Spider-Man book?
Maybe. I don't know exactly, but I just know.
Yeah.
I just know it's the first appearance of multiple Black Lanterns. The Black Lantern Corps was introduced a few issues prior to this. But these are more of like, like Batman, Black Lantern, Green Lantern version of Black Lantern, the whole Blackest Night thing. And it's also the prologue to the storyline. Really good book right there. I was happy to pick this up. I thought this was going to be my biggest pickup of the day. Because I got it for really cheap. This is Batman issue 405. This is year 1, part 2. First appearance of Carmine Falcone.
I've got that.
Really good book. Definitely adding that to all of my Batman books.
How much did you get that for?
I got it for $6.
Okay, nice.
That's a great price.
Pretty good high grade
Sweet.
issue. Really nice.
That's the first.
For that.
I was gonna say it's the first appearance of Jim Gordon's son too, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
And I'm also looking for that part 1. I really just need part 1 and part 2. I don't really care for part 3 that much. But if I ever find it, I'm probably gonna get it. Ava Honey Hole. Harper's been there too. Harper's found some stuff there too when he came here. This next book I didn't find at the Honey Hole. And this, first of all, all those books I just showed you were supposed to be the only books I got for tonight's pickups. This is crazy. This book I got for $25. Got this book for $25. Keep in mind, it is high grade. It is like 7.5, 8.0. Honestly, if I were to get it graded as is, it would probably get a 7.0. But it could get a 7.5. And if it's a harsh grader, they would probably give it a 7.5. If it's like an easy grader, it could get an 8.0. I'm not saying it would, but it's definitely in that 7.5, 8.0 range.
Is this the big book you were talking about?
This is the big book I was talking about.
All
Everybody better be paying attention for this one. Batman, issue 189. First Silver Age appearance, Scarecrow. Look at, okay, so there's one little color breaking crease right there. That's really it.
That is actually
there's one right there. But that's really it. Look at the colors on this thing.
That's cool. Wait, you said you got it at a comic shop?
I got it at an antique store, and there was this little booth with a guy with some comic boxes, and then he had like a bunch of Silver Age stuff in a case. And I was like, I told the guy at the front, I was like, could you get the key for this so I could look through these real quick? There was a stack of Silver Age books. None of the other ones were real keys. it was just it was a lot of just like Silver Age books. They were all in high grade. All of them were. There was a couple Spider-Man issues. They were like 94, 93 and 94, I think. Not major keys, but they're still expensive. And then the one I saw, which was towards the end of the stack, was this very nice high-grade Batman number 189 here. Extremely good colors.
That's cool.
Very little creasing. It's flat book. It's got a little bit of spine. It's got a little bit of like corner wear here. It's got some jagged edges. But this thing is incredible. Like I said, probably more expensive than my ASM 300 just because it's in really high grade. Usually you find these things in like mid grade to low grade. But for the grade this book is in, it's probably, if I were to get it graded and if it were to get like a 7.0 or 7.5, it would be like a $900 to $1,200 book.
That's cool.
And that's probably better than because like if I got my ASM 300 graded and that came back like an 8.0 or 8.5 9.0, that would be like probably in that $800 range, maybe less, maybe like 650 700.
I don't know, man. I saw a raw,
it has
ASM
gone
300
down
for $1,000 at a comic show.
It has gone down recently, though. I have been keeping up with the sales of those, and it has gone down on average recently. But this one, from what I've been seeing, has been continuing to go up. And this was just probably the most incredible thing I've ever found for $25. And this thing is legit. I haven't taken it out. I took it out at the store, and I kind of glanced over it, but all I can tell you, this thing is clean. This thing is like really vibrant. It's got very minimal wear on it. And for a book from 1967, and the fact that this is the first Silver Age appearance of Scarecrow, this thing is incredible. And it will be going straight to the PC. And it will stay there for many, many, many years. So I guarantee you, the next time I come across this book, it's going to be in mid-grade or low grade, and it's going to be overpriced.
Yeah, I mean, that book's also like, it's one of those books that, of course, is going to just obtain value throughout the years. And then also, you never know with these Batman movies, man. Somebody somewhere will think that Scarecrow's coming, and obviously World's Finest number 3 is going to be way too expensive. So that's so cool, man. I never get that lucky with antique markets. At least the ones in my area, just price everything.
Well, the one I went to, it was like I've been going there for years. I've looked through this guy's comics before. I've usually never seen anything. And then I saw he had some in the case this time around, the one time. And you know what's funny? I had a friend who also went there. He was looking for stuff to buy. Like he buys and sells a bunch of old toys and stuff like that. He went through and saw those. He told me he saw those comics in that case, and he said he was about to go through them, but he decided against to because he was already buying too much stuff when he left. So I told him, like, dude, if you would have gone through that stack, you would have found this for $25. And then he was like, yeah, I probably should have gone through that stack. That probably is one of my most favorite books in the collection. Also, I've been wanting that book for a while. Like, that's been on my want list on Key Collector. It's just been sitting there on my want list ever since probably I got Key Collector. And that was probably like 3 to 4 years ago at this point. So it's been a while.
Yo, we got my chat.
What's up? Oh, dang, bro! You should get back together.
I think I might have to. Hey, DM me, bro. Hey, DM me.
All right. Let's move on to some news, shall we? We can quickly go through this stuff here. Starting off, Wong's deleted death concept art from Doctor Strange 2. Talk about this, Dark Knight.
They were gonna kill this dude off in Doctor Strange 2. That was my first thought when I saw this. Wong was introduced in the first Doctor Strange movie, and he's only since the first Doctor Strange movie, he's had a minor role in She-Hulk. He wasn't in No Way Home, which Doctor Strange wasn't, and Wong wasn't, which was weird. And we've seen him in a few other cameos since then, and that's it. Like, they were gonna kill this dude off in his second, like, full, like, kind of supporting character movie appearance that he's had. They were just gonna kill him off, which I feel like that's, you know, kind of a waste, because a lot of people like him. But, you know, they ended up not doing it. It was probably the best choice. But this concept art is like, why? Also, they did him really dirty with this concept art.
Yeah,
that's the concept art. That's
Dude,
the concept art right there.
Yeah, like my first thought was, what in the hell kind of organs does Wong have in his head?
Yeah,
Those
that is
look
not
like
human.
brains.
That is not brains right there.
That looks like a different species. But that's interesting. I know they're gonna kill him.
That looks like you know when you go to the beach and you like find that seaweed in the ocean with the little bubbles that you can pop. That looks like that.
Yeah, exactly. He's got
you know?
seaweed in his head.
That's a good analogy. I like that.
That's why I see it.
That's what it looks like.
That's like, I think like if you're gonna kill off Scarlet Witch and all these big characters, I mean, Wong he'd blend in with the massacre, I guess you could say. But I like him as a character. I think it's a big character.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi didn't like him. I guess not.
Thankfully,
Marvel
it wasn't
Cuphead?
Sam Raimi's. It wasn't Sam Raimi's. What do you call it? It wasn't his idea, or it wasn't. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, we can move on.
Okay.
I brain farted.
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
all right.
say
It
something
happens.
about how he doesn't like Wong or whatever.
Yeah. Next up, some of the Flash. So we're moving on to the Flash portion of the news here. Some of the Flash Funko Pops were
Okay, let's go through these real quick.
released.
We got the main suit upper left.
Yep.
All right, then we got Wonder Woman, which,
Yep.
by the way, isn't supposed to be in the movie anymore, because we have some news coming up about how they cut a lot of characters out.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what we have top right.
General Zod, didn't he?
This is.
I mean, okay, maybe it's a different General Zod, but I thought he died.
What if this isn't only a Flashpoint film? What if we go back through the events of the Snyderverse? Like, what if we go back in time through the events of the Snyderverse and we end up seeing General Zod again?
That would be awesome.
That would be cool. But General Zod's here, which is really, I thought was really interesting. That's like one of the last characters I expect to be in this lineup.
Yeah.
But he's there.
Especially if Superman is cut, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Barry Allen in a different suit.
There's the Batman suit that they chopped the ears off and they painted it red with the logo on the chest. Which, if you've seen the live action suit of it, because they did post a promotional photo with him in it, looks a bit wonky.
There's another Barry Allen with like a makeshift suit.
He's got an even more makeshift suit on.
I don't know if you guys have seen the CW show, but that looks a lot like the training uniform that they use.
Yeah.
And that suit, the first suit on that pop list, looks exactly like the season 8 suit that they've been using. I don't know. I don't think
it does.
Grant Gustin's in this movie, but something to think about.
Yeah. Dark Flash looks like Groot.
And remember how we were talking about like he's going to be using Kryptonian armor? I don't know why. Especially because the next character here, Supergirl, we have some news about how she's not going to be in the movie as much as we thought she was. So who knows? And then we got Iris.
Of course.
Pretty essential.
And then 2 Batman.
Ben Affleck Batman is the first Batman right there to the left, which we knew he was going to be in it because we saw his new motorcycle design. Everything looks very Tron-like.
Oh, really?
And we got Michael Keaton Batman over there to the right. I don't know if we're gonna see him in his like upgraded suit that we were supposed to see him in for the Batgirl movie. I don't know if this is still the 89 suit he's gonna be wearing. Or the 92, I guess, because the Batman Returns universe also happened.
Guys, Iron Man dies at the end. Gosh dang it, cool, bro.
Oh.
Dude.
They go to the Marvel universe and kill Iron
cool,
Man.
Yeah, they travel back to Infinity War.
But I feel like this is going to be... I feel like The Flash is going to be a celebration and a conclusion to the Snyderverse, and it's going to open up the door to the James Gunn DCEU. Because that's what James Gunn said on his Instagram. He was like, it's supposed to change the course of the DCEU to enter into a new era, hence the Gods and Monsters phase. So it's going to change a lot of the casting, the characters in general, just how they look, how they act, and certain events that didn't happen or are going to happen differently now. It's basically a reboot. The Flash is going to reboot the DCEU is basically what it's doing. So,
bro, Bloop, what you doing, man?
I think my ex-husband here is a little attached. His profile picture is literally me. I think,
dude,
I think it's
turned into a stan.
He's got to let go.
Bro.
He's got to learn to let go, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, I really want this movie to be good. I really like The Flash. I really like what's going on.
I want it to be too. But there's some stuff that they're doing that I don't know if I agree with, and we're gonna get to it.
Anyways. That's not it. Let's move on to no.
Ooh.
This is it. This is it.
Okay. They're cutting Batman, and we don't know which version of Batman. It's just saying Batman. We got Michael, and I'm assuming it's not going to be Michael Keaton's Batman because they have his Batcave in the promotional poster, which is below this, and you see it. So I'm assuming it's not that Batman. I'm assuming it's going to be Ben Affleck's, which is really, really stupid because why would you spend all that time making the Bat bike, doing all that concept art, and having him come back just to cut him completely out of the movie? Same thing with Supergirl. She was in it from the beginning. Like, she was going to be a character in it from the beginning, and now they're cutting her out. Probably not altogether, but they're cutting out scenes from her, which there's just no reason to. Like, here's the thing. If you're resetting the universe anyway, just put as much as you can in terms of the characters you should have. Then after you reboot it, it's like, what this reminds me of? There's a show called Doctor Who. I used to watch Doctor Who a lot. And they did this recently, where as soon as the character named the Doctor regenerates, they have a new creative team and a new director come in on the spot to take over for the new season. Because the character will regenerate, new actor, new personality, new writing, everything. And the creative team will switch on the spot, and they will take over while the old team leaves in the middle of the episode or towards the end of the episode. So this is what I feel like is happening here, because it's like they should put all they can, the Snyder's guys, or not Snyder's guys, but the people who are doing this for the Snyderverse, they should have their time to shine, do all the characters they want to, and whatever, the first 3/4 of the movie, and then have James Gunn and all of his guys rushing at the end, and then just do the rest of the movie how they feel like it should go from there, because then it'll be going into the James Gunn DCEU at that point. It'll be leading into all the events that we're going to see in the next phase, which is Gods and Monsters. So,
and then 2 years later, when they reboot the universe again, we can use all those characters. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I agree. I mean, it just says the film's ending, but if they really did cut Michael Keaton out of the entire film, I would be so upset because I wanted to see that Batmobile really badly. Supergirl, I mean, yeah, the show was bad, but I feel like a lot of people are projecting their hate for the show onto this new actor and this completely new character. So I think she'll have a decent. I think if she's in the movie at any time, don't screw her up and people could like her. But according to how the Grinch Stole Pride Month, the movie's pretty wild. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of unexpected cameos that that we're not.
Here's the thing. Cool Bro was saying like Ezra Miller was kind of fires the Flash though. People are really mad at Ezra Miller for being the Flash. He's not a bad Flash. He's a good Flash. He's just a crazy dude. He is mentally ill.
Yeah.
he needs help.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's a good Flash. Is he the best Flash? I personally prefer Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
Me too.
But he's good for the movies. He's just mentally ill, and that's the only con.
Yeah.
Remember
that analogy I made with like, oh shoot. No, it wasn't. It was. I was talking about Michael Jackson being a pedophile, and then you were talking about how like Quentin Tarantino didn't think that superhero movies were cinema, and I'm like, okay, well, Michael Jackson's a pedo, but that doesn't make him like his opinion like worth anything over anyone else's, you know? So it's like,
who knows?
I don't know. I was just kind of connecting because he's like a celebrity, but like, you know, everyone's like, you know, bad people still exist. So, wow, that's so funny. That you're so funny, bro.
Something like that. Yeah,
you're so funny.
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, moving on. Is this Red Death thing here?
Okay, so the first episode, or at least the teaser, I don't know if this was from the first episode of the new season, or it's a teaser or whatever. They're gonna do the same thing they did with the Reverse Flash, where they don't show him, and they just show him in his like vibration form or whatever, where you can't actually see what he looks like, and then he just has the red glowing eyes. They're doing that same thing, but with Red Death. We've seen the leaked photos. We know what Red Death looks like. Don't play it like this. And they also do the thing where the intro has the Red Death logo instead of the Flash logo, like they did with the Reverse Flash. You know what I think this is?
You know what, Dark Knight? You're going down here now under the comment. I'm sorry.
You know what I think this is? You know what it is? It seems like a rehash to me of stuff we've already seen. Not in terms of the character, but in terms of what the story is going to be. Because so far it seems like they're going to introduce... And by the way, this is the last season. So however big of a threat Red Death has to be, they have to wrap it up within a season. Unlike Reverse Flash, whom arguably Red Death is worse than Reverse Flash. In terms of like... I like Reverse Flash better as an overall villain and character, but Red Death is more brutal. Red Death is more merciless and stuff like that than Reverse Flash. But as big of a villain this is, they have to wrap it up within a season because this is the last season. And it's kind of hard to do with a character like Red Death because there's so much to Red Death that we're probably not even going to get to see. There's the whole dark multiverse that comes off. Dude, I can't speak.
I'll put you back up.
Anyway, so the what do you call it? There's a whole dark multiverse that spins. Oh, hey, Legion. There's a whole dark multiverse that spins off of the whole like Red Death and Batman Who Laughs thing. And if they're introducing the Red Death, like there's too much to this for them to do it in one season. So unless they, do something else with it, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a rehash of events with season 1, just with Red Death instead of Reverse Flash at this point. That's what they're making it out to be.
I think the question is not why Red Death is the new villain. I think the question is how on earth did this show somehow manage to get 9 seasons?
Yep.
I liked the first couple, like everyone.
Yeah.
Wow. I turned on the last episode of season 8 with no context, and wow, that was you should try it because it is weird. I don't know where this show went to, and I really like a lot of the actors, but I think, man, some of these CW shows, they just keep rolling. I don't know how they have the funding to keep going. Red Death, I mean, they are introducing cool villains. I think Cicada was a great villain that they selected.
Cicada I thought was pretty good. When I was watching,
oh yeah,
I think Cicada kind of pulled me back in a little bit because he was a little more interesting. And I like that whole thing where the future version of the Reverse Flash would help out on how to defeat Cicada, but in turn, it released him from the future prison to where he can go back in time and start messing up events again. That whole thing was cool because at the end, it ended up being where they told him, what do you call it? Like, Reverse Flash in the future, he was like, oh, I need Cicada's dagger. If you can get me his dagger, I can help you guys defeat him. And then they got him his dagger, and Reverse Flash just broke out, and he's like, you guys are stupid. You guys fall for this every time. And he didn't end up helping him defeat, what do you call it? Cicada. He just left and never came back. And then they had to defeat Cicada on their own. So
yeah,
it was interesting.
Like, I mean, I like how they introduce Impulse and, you know, people that are big in Flash's history. I just wish they had a better outlet for it than this kind of TV show. Because I blame the writers. I mean, the director and the actors can only do so much when this is the story they're given and the budget they're given. So I feel for them, but also it's like, how? Why keep agreeing to this?
You know what, the other thing too that I feel like would have helped out a lot, if DC just gave CW the rights to use Bruce Wayne. They gave him the rights, not even Batman, just Bruce Wayne. Because that's all Red Death is. He's Bruce Wayne who took control of Flash's powers, and he went on a killing spree throughout the multiverse and just killing Flashes and absorbing their speed force and getting more powerful. And it was like, if you just give him... And by the way, if you don't know who's playing the Red Death, it is the actress for Batwoman, the second one.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah. Do you remember when we looked at the... what do you call it? The what do you call it?
Are you talking about the show?
Photos? Yeah, the Batwoman show.
Batwoman?
This canceled CW Batwoman show. The second actor to play Batwoman, that's who's playing Red Death.
That's funny.
Is she ever going to be unmasked?
I mean, we saw her in set photos. They were official leaked set photos, and she was... They don't have the rights to use Bruce Wayne. That's what I'm saying. If they would have gotten... All they would have had to do was get the rights to use Bruce Wayne to make this make me actually excited for it. It not being Bruce Wayne doesn't make sense. Having it be Batwoman or an alternate version of Batwoman, it just doesn't fit. Like, Red Death and the Batman Who Laughs and probably most other versions of the Dark Knight Metal universe, dark multiverse characters, most of them I think are Bruce Wayne. And I know for a fact Red Death is and Batman Who Laughs is. I don't know why they would change it to Batwoman here. Like, that's not a dude in that costume. That is Batwoman. Yeah. And they can't use Bruce Wayne, which sucks.
That's so weird. I didn't know that.
We gotta move on here, fellas. We're only like 4 news things in. We got a while to go.
Okay.
So there was this Flash poster you sent me.
Nice.
Just a cool little
89
world,
Batcave.
it says Worlds Collide down at the bottom. That's sick.
Sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Logo up there. That looks like the thing that, like, oh, never mind. You know how, like, his Batmobile goes on, like, the thing that spins, and then he can just, like, go around and, you know, that kind of looks like that. What's up, Ashlyn? Ashlyn is in the house. Everyone say hi to Ashlyn.
Nice. What's up?
And yeah, it's very sick.
It does look sick. I'm excited to see the new Batwing. Hopefully he gets to fly around in that because it looks sick. The new design.
Some news about the Wolverine PS5 game. Rumor: Wolverine PS5 will reportedly avoid any links to Fox's X-Men movies in an effort to stand on its own as a new experience. This is what I thought that they would do in the first place. Like,
you know what they're doing?
I don't even know why they would.
They're just making a PS4 or PS5 universe, a PlayStation universe at this point, because you already got Spider-Man. We don't know if this is going to tie into Spider-Man. It would be cool if they put it in the same universe, just in a different area of the country, or this, because I could see this easily, like fitting in. Like, I don't know where it would take place. He's in a bar here. but I could see it like going alongside the events of the Spider-Man games, just not having them mention Spider-Man, but still have it still be in the same universe. And just have a PS5 universe. Like, do that at this point. Insomniac's on a roll with their Spider-Man games. Adding this to it would just make it 100 times better, and it'll just be a new experience on its own if you just make it standalone and not tie it into anything. So.
James Gunn just said hi to
God.
Ashlyn. Bro, what's up, man?
I think that they made this not connected to the Fox's X-Men movies. I think they did it for two reasons. One, you know, they want the freedom to create new stories because I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, plenty of stories. But also, like, you see how successful the Arkhamverse was, you know, and other like sagas of video games like The Last of Us, all sorts of stuff, right? And I mean, like, even kind of Fortnite, like, they got the seasons and stuff, right? Like, there's sagas that people get really involved in, and I think maybe they're trying to replicate some kind of similar formula, maybe. But I'm excited. I really want to play this game when it comes out. So, but first, I got to get a PS5.
Yeah, oh yeah,
incredibly
excited.
excited.
Didn't you say you're giving away a PS7 once you hit 1 million subscribers?
PS7.
1 million subscribers. We're giving away a donkey and a PS7.
Oh. Dude,
Nice.
I can't
That's how it's going down.
Everyone go subscribe to BLOOP.
Road to 1 million.
Nice.
Road to 1 billion.
I am doing pretty good, Ashlyn. How you guys doing? You good?
Doing pretty
Great.
fine.
Extremely great, since I got Batman 189 sitting over here by my side right now.
Oh, that's yeah, that'll do it. I cannot wait to play this game. I'm gonna get it, no doubt.
I'm definitely getting this.
Okay, Superman Legacy. Superman Legacy won't be an origin story. Coming July 11th. I don't know why I said 7. July 11th, 2025. In a couple years.
We got the. Hang on a second. There we go. There he is. There's the picture.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But James Gunn did say, I know this is a separate news post and they're just using it, but James Gunn did post a picture of this book and he said he was reading it. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a picture of him like sitting at his kitchen table in the morning and had a cup of coffee, and he said he was reading it. And it was this same book. So he's definitely drawing inspiration off of this series for the Legacy movie. So that should be interesting.
Nice.
Oh yeah, but back to the origin story bit. It's kind of weird, you know, because like I know having an origin story is kind of like very normal at this point.
Yeah.
But like, since you're rebooting, and I know everyone's expected to kind of know how the origin of Superman goes, but when you're rebooting the entire universe and you have a completely new, different Superman, who, by the way, is going to be around 25 in the film, like that's how old this new Superman is going to be. You know, it would at least be good, and even at the start of the movie, just give us like a rundown of the event, like how we got to Earth, the story of Krypton, which that's why I liked Man of Steel so well, because it was an origin story, but it was also like, it was extremely good. I went back to watch it recently. And it started off with the destruction of Krypton, the motivation for General Zod, the whole thing. They introduced the Phantom Zone, and then Zod came to Earth and started to try and take. And at this point, Kal-El's older; he's grown up. He learns about General Zod. He gets to know how much of a threat he is in his whole relationship.
A missing link,
Dad.
How's it going?
It's
Sorry.
like do something similar to that in Legacy, because I feel like having a little bit of origin, a good understanding of where he came from, contributes to the overall, like, do we care about this version of Superman? Like, you got to make us care. You can't throw us into like, you know, like Superman, he's like the defender of Earth or whatever, and just have him just go off on a story of him fighting some, you know, you got to do a little bit of an origin, especially since you're rebooting everything.
Well,
to make us used to the new Superman and care about him. not just throw us into the midst of it.
Okay, I can kind of get with that. I think that, I mean, how different is this Superman going to be, though, other than a recasting?
That's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a new, you got to think about this. This is a universe reset. And I don't know if you guys watched like the DC animated movies, but like they've done this before in the animated movies where they reset the entire universe. And sometimes it has very, very drastic changes. And just other universes in general. Like, think about the Red Sun universe. The Red Sun universe is not normal Superman. Superman, instead of landing in Kansas, landed in the Soviet Union and then was experimented on by a bunch of scientists. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, the origin could change like whenever they want it to. It depends on how they're going to get, what direction they're going to go in for this Superman. But we shall see. I just feel like they should have a little bit of origin.
Missing Link has a good point. You know, typically when you get into a storyline, it doesn't really start at the origin nowadays because there's so much that's happened, you know? He's got a good point.
Yeah. The other thing is, too, like, there's also that portion of the audience that doesn't know anything about these characters. And they're just going to maybe see a DC movie for the first time because people like that exist out there. People who haven't seen any of the Snyderverse movies. Like, you got to give some background. Obviously, the people who don't know anything are not going to like the movie because they don't know anything about the character and they don't care enough about him to follow along with the story. And then the people who know about the character are going to be the ones who are going to give it really good reviews, depending on how good it is in general. Yeah. But who are going to like it, who are going to care about it. Like, people, I'm just thinking about others who may not know a whole lot about Superman, about his origins and stuff like that.
All right. You know what? I have okay, what the hell?
He's back.
Bro. Okay.
Because there are people.
We're not doing a giveaway, David. Okay.
No giveaways.
All right.
Address giveaway to the viewers. I'll do it. I'll do it.
So I feel like I tend to disagree with you, Dark Knight. I'm agreeing more with Missing Link here. Most of us got into comics by being just thrown into an ongoing story. Not many of us started with everyone's origins. If they were to do an origin story, it wouldn't. I don't really know what else they would have to offer with Superman's origin if they just did a regular origin story with a new casting. Blah 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 blah. I like this a lot better. For example, think about how popular Superman got in After Action Comics #1. Of course, that was his first appearance, but not everyone who is a fan of Superman read Action Comics #1. Like, think about like all the like kids that got like even the earlier issues of Superman or Action Comics that became a fan of Superman without reading his first appearance, like without reading his origin story.
But what I'm saying is that the audience, like, there's that. It's the same thing with Marvel, right? If somebody who hasn't watched any Marvel movies goes to watch a Marvel movie for the first time, say it's Iron Man, right? Say the first Iron Man movie wasn't an origin story. Let's put it that way for a second. Say the first Iron Man movie wasn't an origin story. You have somebody who read the Iron Man comics, right? And who knows about Iron Man, goes to see it. They're going to like it. They're going to know everything about Iron Man's origin, and they're going to be like, okay, I understand where the story is going because I have previous context to the Iron Man character. If somebody, now for this Superman movie, since they're rebooting everything and it could go many different ways since it's a rebooted character, it's like going into a fresh new story. So it's like, if somebody who knows everything about the Snyderverse and Superman's origins and the whole thing with Krypton, because there is that like 30 or 40% of people out there who will go to see this movie and know absolutely nothing about Superman's origins. People like that exist.
Okay.
I've seen that with Marvel movies too.
I kind of tip both sides here. I mean, like, because I feel like tampering with the origin will definitely cause comic book fans to be upset, no doubt. But also, if they tamper with it and the average viewer likes it, like DK is saying, that's also not bad. So, I mean, there's the story perspective and then there's the comic book fan perspective. And I don't mind either way. If it's good and it's entertaining, that's really all anyone's ever going to care about, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I kind of like it when it's a little, a little bit of both, a good story, but also stays true to the comics, and that's because I'm a comic book collector. But there are plenty of people who just want a good movie, and I get that. I get that. So
Bro. Cool Bro is thirsty up here.
cool,
I'm tending to agree with Missing Link here. The reason that you can do a movie like this, like a reboot, without doing his origin story again, is because it's specifically Superman. See, I see what you're getting with Iron Man there. Not everyone knows his origin story, and
but here's the thing:
that.
it doesn't matter what you think, because there's always that percentage of the population who has no idea who, like, they just, like you said, Bloop, they want to go for a good movie. They don't really care. They want to be engaged, and they want to be able to care about the character, to care about the rest of the film. So yes, the majority, and I will say this, the majority of people who are going to go see this movie already know about Superman, are fans of the character, and want to see it, and will care either way. It just depends on how they execute it. But it's the same thing with Marvel movies. Like, you go, and there's always those people there who are like, oh, I don't really know what's going on. I'm just here because somebody told me to come, and it seems like it'll be cool. There's always those people. I see those people all the time at any given movie, whether it's a Marvel film or a DC film. I feel like at least they should do what they did in the Snyderverse, where they have a little beginning part where it's like they show the destruction of Krypton, they show him coming to Earth, they show his mom and dad, just for like the first 20 minutes of the film, something like that, like a little rundown, little backstory, maybe a little voiceover, something that'll make the audience that doesn't know anything about Superman care about him, and like that goes back to what I said. You can say all you want, like Superman's the first superhero, people should know who he is at this point, but that's just not the case, because a lot of people have no idea who Superman is, or at least don't know his origin. So
this is like people, what you're reminding me of, when people get offended when what is it like?
I'm just saying, the people who won't know about it aren't going to care about it.
Yeah, no. So I get what Missing Link is saying about there not being an origin story in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and here's the thing: it's a never-ending question, because Spider-Man: Homecoming didn't have an origin, and it was a great movie. I mean, to the majority of people, it was a good movie, right? But then you can say the same thing about Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man. Had an origin, still a great movie, It's never ending. You're going to be able to find examples from each side. And again, it just comes down to the fact that people go for a good movie. I mean, Captain America First Avenger had an origin. Iron Man had an origin. Those were great movies. But again, there's plenty of movies that didn't have origins. Black Panther was introduced in Civil War without an origin, and he was like the standout of the movie, So like I just see it as a never-ending question, Just go in for good cinema, and that's how you'll get the most enjoyment out of a movie,
Are you tall? I feel like we already clarified this.
I am 5'6".
Is that a factual statement?
Cobra,
is that a true factual
you should ask
statement?
Cobra. See what Cobra says.
Cobra, how tall is
He'll give you a real answer.
Okay. So Missing Link is using the example that Homecoming didn't have an origin story, but it was still a good movie,
solo movie, it should have an origin story.
But
like, think about the first Black Panther movie. What if the first Black Panther movie didn't have an origin?
I think
they went over his origins.
Make a good movie without
what? Okay, but no, we're straying far from the point here. We're talking about reboots and the importance of the origin stories retelling and reboots.
What if Man of Steel didn't have an origin story?
What about Batman 2022? That didn't have an origin story, and that was probably one of the best Batman movies ever made.
Hey, that's true.
There's like 8 different Batman movies at this point,
and that one, in my opinion, the best.
There's 3. Including this one, there's going to be maybe 3 or 4 Superman movies.
Hey guys, think about the fact that we've never done a giveaway.
Also very true.
Bro.
Hey, David Henry, I'm telling you, bro. I'll give away my address if we hit 30 consecutive viewers. All right. So get your body counts, get all your friends, call up your mom. I'll give it away.
All right, we're at the 1 hour mark at this
We
point.
are. All right. So I think we can agree that Dark Knight is wrong and we're right. We're gonna move on now.
I'm just thinking about the people. I'm for the people with the people.
What I was trying to say is that you remind me of like people that get offended for like other races or like for if they're not gay, and then like someone says something that like, hey, that's offensive. But like you know.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it because I know the origin of Superman. I'm just thinking about others who like have no idea or don't care.
I respect that, but it's all right.
Which, by the way, will drag down the rating of the movies if it's not engaging. So it really doesn't come down to what any of us think.
But I don't think like the filmmakers will ever adjust for like that 1% that doesn't know.
Oh no, I'll agree with you on that. They're never going to.
Because
I just personally think it would be better.
Yeah.
But whatever they feel like is best, I guess.
It depends, because there's the business point of view and then there's the story making point of view. Like I said, it's a never ending question.
David, a giveaway was never promised, buddy. You weren't promised a giveaway.
I think he's trying what do you call it? He's trying to get us to do a giveaway to give him free stuff.
He's like gaslighting he's gaslighting us into a giveaway.
If I said I was going to give away this Batman 189 right now, he would not stop saying giveaway in the chat. So
he wouldn't stop saying it if we put a freaking giveaway link in there to enter the giveaway. Okay, we got to move on now. I
think you got to give away that helm, DK. I think.
Which helm? I got Dream's helm. I got no, not that Dream. DC Comics Dream. And I got Dr. Fate's helm. I just got helmets everywhere.
What's up, Charles?
Yeah, I'll give away one of those, David. Give away one of those.
Okay. Constantine 2 is still going to happen despite DC doing all that stuff. Thank God. So,
dude, I'm telling you, now that James Gunn is taking over, all I'm thinking in my mind, Justice League Dark. I just feel like we're getting Swamp Thing. We're gonna get Dead Man. I think it's coming. I really like with Constantine already in here. I'm
getting on that Justice League Dark spec. I got a couple Justice League Dark spec books right now. Yeah. I had the chance a long time ago to get Justice League Dark Volume 1, Number 1, and I didn't, and I should have, and now I'm probably gonna find another copy at some point that I will get because I agree with you. It's gonna come.
And I think it's a long way from maybe like it's definitely a few years away from seeing the Justice League Dark, but that's perfect for the books right now because they're dirt cheap, you know. So I'm hopping on that train now for sure.
Nice. So there's this cool poster I saw that's down here. For Scream. I think you know what? I think I'm seeing this for my birthday. It's 3 days. It's coming out 3 days after my birthday.
I'm gonna go see it for sure.
This reminds me of the Andy Warhol.
You know what I find cool is that, it's weird because like Halloween, they did Halloween 2018. That was pretty good, and then it just went downhill from there. And now they're doing Scream, and I feel like it's gonna get better. I feel like the Scream universe is gonna slowly because the one that came out with what was it, like 2020 I think it was, or 2019 or something like that. The one they came out with recently, it was pretty good. It was like on that same level as Halloween 2018, right? But I feel like this is where they're going to start getting crazy and it's going to get better from here. Because I feel like going to Manhattan, specifically New York, they try to do that with Jason. Of course, we all know how that went. But doing this with Scream, I feel like is a whole new concept on its own because it's cool and it's gonna be cool. I feel like it's gonna be interesting.
I've only seen the original, so the first one, so it's gonna be a big.
You better watch all the movies before you go to see this one because it all connects.
Bro, it's not, bro. You're trolling me.
No, it does.
Is
it all
it?
connects. Screen 2 connects to the first one. Third one connects to the second and first one, and it just keeps going from there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Even the most recent one connected all the way back to the first one.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never seen a single one of the Halloween or like Scream or anything. I'm not a horror guru.
Everything connects. Everything connects.
I like things that are nice flowing stories, but
hey, wait a minute.
Take off a piece of clothing.
It's a little too early for that. It's only 9 o'clock, buddy. You gotta
9 o'clock.
Boy, you gotta join us in the backstage.
We can play some cover battles like this. The 2 people who lose the round take off a piece of clothing. If you win, you get to put one back on.
Oh my gosh. That's actually a good concept, but little too much for Hidden Gem Comics.
Yeah, and the thing is, it wouldn't even work either way because we're only.
I read the chat.
So.
Don't call me out like that. I'm always looking down. I see what's going on.
Okay, all right. Last thing here is Bloop. Why don't you read this for us?
Oh my god.
Spider-Man Noir
so cool.
live action series is in the works at Amazon.
This is gonna be so cool.
I haven't heard about this actually, but I agree with DK. That seems super cool. I hope they film it all in black and white. They get a good actor and a good story.
Dude, black and white would be insane.
I think that's
going
a recipe
to be
for
crazy
success right there. Recipe for success.
Going to be crazy, dude. Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man Noir live action. Let's get it.
Yeah, like an old Nick Cage.
Let's go for the petition. Get him in shape.
Yeah. Cool though. I think here's the thing though.
It's gonna be set in the 1930s. It's a gritty mystery noir, as they described it.
Perfect. A mystery. And I just think that here's what I get a little bit worried though. It's a great idea, but if this is successful, right, and it's what we're saying, it's a good, perfectly well done show, I think that Amazon wouldn't hesitate to make one about like Penny Parker or something, make it all connect just like everyone's doing, and then ruin it. I want this to just be standalone, like what they're doing with the Wolverine game.
They said they described it as a standard, like it wouldn't connect to Spider-Verse. They might mention, because you know how Spider-Man Noir was in Spider-Verse, he's not going to be in the second one, which is what we've heard. Nicolas Cage said he hasn't gotten any, what do you call it, notes from the editor. Like he hasn't been called back to reprise his role in Across the Spider-Verse. So I feel like they're going to mention it in the show because he did cross over with those characters. I don't think they're going to connect it anyway further from that. I feel like he's going to go back to his, or it could happen just all before he goes to the Spider-Verse, or it could just not connect at all, which is preferred. And he should really, this is just going to be cool. I can't wait to see this. You know what I want to see? I want to see how because this is set in the 1930s. How does he have the technology to have like, does he have web sling? Does Spider-Man Noir have web slingers? Like, does he have like web shooters?
I think he's a natty. I think he's a natty.
Okay.
I think it comes right out of his wrist.
Okay. That's a good. I mean, honestly, I'd go with that.
I think if they can pull it off with Toby, I wouldn't be surprised. It's because that's a valid question. That's definitely a valid question. Like people are going to be like, how on earth does that happen? How do they have that technology? So I mean, making it just come right out of his wrist, I wouldn't be surprised if they just went that route. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
It's
going to be interesting.
Also, we got the whole financial investment.
Bro, what is going on right now? What has happened to this chat? It's just like complete anarchy right now.
I mean, it's half a dating show, half financial advisory, half superhero talk. I don't even know anymore.
I don't know how to differentiate a 14-year-old troll with an actual spam bot, to be honest with you. I have no clue anymore. Okay. So that was actually the last piece of news that we have.
We got 15 people watching. We should go right on.
Yeah, we should.
To cover battles.
Okay. Was that an actual functioning sentence from David? Was that an actual
other than giveaway?
Wow, David.
Actually, I think now that we said this and we pointed it out, I feel like another message is coming.
Oh yeah, it's probably
vocabulary is broadening.
Yeah.
Ethan's vocabulary is really broadening.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's very impressive.
You're someone's alt. You are someone's alt. And you're just messing with us right now. This is crazy.
I think KW comma is the alt of David Henry.
KW comma? Oh, yeah.
I think the pot is the alt of David Henry.
I think they're all henchmen of David.
I don't know, man. That's...
All right.
Can I translate
let's
this?
Let's get the cover battle time. We're hour 10 in, and we got 13 people watching. Let's do this.
That's right. So Bloop is super hot, but I don't have like a clip for that with his face edited into it. So I'm just gonna put it as the Dark Knight super hot intro. But really, Bloop is.
I did win secondary super hot last time.
Yeah.
Also, before we play the clip, I just translated Ethan Lie's message. It says, "Good morning." According to Google Translate.
Okay.
Good morning, China. Now I have ice cream. I really like ice cream. Fast and Furious 9 is better than ice cream. What?
You know where we at? It's prime time rapping. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got our challenger over here.
Yep. T-Bone 225, run my nap.
225? Is that an area code or something? Put that on the map quick.
Oh, shit.
T-Steak. Let's go ahead and get into our main man, the champion himself. No need for introduction. Super
First of all, I'm not a rapper.
Let's go ahead and get into this little coin toss here. Good luck.
Hey,
about luck.
you know what I do? Heads.
Okay.
You know how I go.
Yep. Tails.
Hey. I go first.
Yeah, but
Hey, tell him.
Hold on, I want to talk. When it comes super hot, he goes first. What is this?
All right, we're getting right into this.
You guys have categories already ready, or should we ask the chat?
I don't.
Honestly, I'd be fine with chat if they have any. We could go with those.
Bye, Ashlyn. Have a good rest of your night.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to recommend categories tonight since I was secondary super hot last time.
Bloop is
you
super
are
hot.
you
Bloop
are
picks.
super hot. So you pick actually.
Okay. Let's go with Spectacular Spider-Man. Let's do that.
That title.
Anything in the
Okay.
title?
Okay.
I'm going to look at CLZ. Let me consult CLZ real quick.
I need to look too. I need to get CLZ. I'm going to get CLZ at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Spectacular Spider-Man. This is interesting. Okay. You know, I got some.
Dang, this is cover battles too.
Yeah, I got a winning cover right here.
I have 2 Spectacular Spider-Man issues.
Slim pickings, buddy. Slim pickings.
I have 2 Spectacular Spider-Man issues.
I'm going to go get my issue.
I might have bulk, but I know I don't have a good cover in that title.
Dude, there was another book I was debating between, so I think I got a good one though.
This is my glasses just broke. Hang on.
I know how to win the chat tonight. I'm winning over the chat with this cover. I know my audience, and I don't
have really anything in that title.
I'm taking
I have
another
2 books.
That's Dark Knight. Dark Knight's taking the L.
I have 2 books I know of in that title. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna consult the box. I just got a bunch of ASM. Okay, nothing there. Dang. ASM.
I don't know. I feel like mine's more off of significance, which I'm trying to avoid because I had another book I was really
mine is definitely more off of significance. I'm not going to deny that at all because this is one of 2 Spectacular Spider-Man books I know I have.
All right.
All right, Bloop, what you got for us?
All right, I'll kick it off. It's still a great cover, but there is a little bit of comic book, I guess, history with it. It is the first time that Frank Miller drew Daredevil.
Dang!
Spectacular Spider-Man number 27.
I've been looking for that book.
Wow.
Pretty sweet.
That's another book on my want list.
Also, it's in Mylar, so if I'm blinding anyone in the chat, my bad.
Nice. Number
Pretty
27. Cool. All right. Here, I figured I'm gonna go with the pretty sick Milgram cover here. Dollar been fine, very, very, very beat up. However, it has the greatest Marvel character on the cover of it. And of course, that is none other than the living Morbius. That's right.
Ooh.
It's Morbin time, people. There he is.
Okay.
Got Morbin right there.
All right. I got issue 22. I'm not going to say the significance. You could probably guess.
Oh. Yeah, I know this one. It's the first meeting between Spider-Man and Moon Knight, right?
Yes. It's one of 2 Spectacular Spider-Man issues I know I have.
I'm going to find issue 64, the Cloak and Dagger one.
Oh, yeah. What's weird? I've seen that a few times for cheap, but it's always been in bad shape, so I've never gotten it. Never decided to get it.
Also, the options are in order of our screens. So Bloop's is first, mine second, and DK's third.
All right. I don't know. We have 10 people watching, and I feel like we're gonna have like 30 votes.
Yeah, probably.
This better not be a 3-way tie again. This is going to be annoying if it's a 3-way tie.
That's a mid Spider-Man cover, to be honest with you.
This is the most fire Spider-Man cover.
That
really is.
I don't know.
I don't think Frank Miller drew it. I think it was God who drew it.
God.
That's what I think.
Do you think God can actually draw, has a drawing talent?
Yeah, I mean,
Really,
I assume so.
Probably.
You think he can, actually take pencil to paper and draw?
I mean, he created a drawing, right? So, well, hypothetically.
I mean, he can, create stuff, but can he draw? He can make things.
Does he have the actual skill?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if he didn't have the skill to draw, then technically he wouldn't be able to have the skills of other artistic abilities.
Well,
right?
I think it's over. Yeah.
What the?
All right.
I think it's over.
Okay.
We got it, bro.
Well, I mean,
Look at the dub again.
I can solve a Rubik's Cube, but I can barely even talk to people. You know what I'm saying? So you get
that would be funny taken out of context. Someone clip that.
Okay, you guys, go ahead, clip that, whatever. I feel like that makes more sense than this guy can create worlds, but he can't even draw a Spider-Man face. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm winning right now in the poll.
Oh, I thought we ended it. Oh shoot! Should I get my book? I think I should get my book.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, that's whack. Hang on.
All right, I thought we ended it.
I mean, it's 14 votes and
we have 14.
The sky and clouds are literally God drawing. Okay.
Hey, if rain is just God, crying or peeing or whatever people say, what is snow?
Dandruff.
Good point. Dandruff.
Good save.
Oh no. Dead skin.
We're going one more minute and then I'm ending it.
All right.
This is very, very close. I feel like Bloop has a chance against Harper.
Bro, it's freaking Bro, it's Mormon time. That's all I gotta say. Starting it off with a bang.
Oh God.
Oh, you tied it. It's fit. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It's
This
me
is not
against
good.
Lewis.
This is not good. There has see. This is
We in
And
this.
you you pulled in. You got the
okay.
got the extra vote there.
It's just got to hit 4 minutes.
Yes, 16 votes and 10 people watching. That makes perfect sense.
I mean,
4 minutes. I said I'd be ending it, so I guess I don't know what else you want from me here, guys. I have a freaking Morbius cover.
Oh, it's 4.
All right, there it goes.
all right. Put this back.
No! What is that?
Bruh.
No! Okay,
Just
no.
one more person voted for me.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, did it tie?
Yeah.
I knew that was
Oh
gonna
my
happen
gosh.
too. I knew something like that was gonna happen. I'm like, no way Chad is gonna let this slide.
Yeah.
So, do we
What-
each get a point, or is it
Let's
just
get a point. Let's go.
You know what? Yeah, each of you get a point. I
Let's
feel
go.
like this
Take
is
that.
how we're gonna outsmart ties for
Exactly.
for three-way cover battle. So
All right.
Thank you for clipping that pot. I'll check it out later. Okay, so next category. What do you? We can do Frank Miller cover if you want to.
Frank Miller. Hey, when he suggests, and when Dark Knight makes that face, I guess you guys got tricks up your sleeve. I'm down. Frank Miller.
Okay. Beware.
Harper, I know which one you're gonna use.
You already know what I'm using.
I already know what you're using.
Yeah, you do.
It depends on if people prefer mine over yours. That's the thing. Which I don't think is the case because yours is definitely got tier.
Get to my boxes.
I feel like
man.
meanwhile I should probably look and see if I have any other Frank Miller covers.
Yes. Even like mad that you're winning with a Hulk cover. Like if it was anything else, I'd. Oh man.
Everybody hate Chris. Whitney Houston? Ooh, what about Whitney? I used to sing with her. You super hot fire. I'm the fire
All right, I'm gonna change mine up.
Oh really?
I actually like this one.
Interesting.
Because I have another book.
Oh.
I was
got
gonna use
mine.
a Batman book. And I know you're probably using a Batman book. But I'm gonna change mine up real quick. Yeah, might as well.
Interesting.
To have for the sake of variety.
Okay.
For the sake of variety.
All right. I feel like I should be keeping tally of the score or something like that because it's getting a little more complicated.
I just got a YouTube notification 57 minutes ago from Bloop's ex-husband with a comment saying "test."
Yeah, he's testing the alt account.
Yeah.
All right, I switched it up for the sake of variety. Let's do this.
Cool. Hold on, let me get this tally here real quick. Okay,
Switched up for the sake of variety.
Bloop, HD. I got one. He's got one. All right. Bloop, what you got for us? Frank Miller.
All right.
There you go.
I have got, and there's these books I'm pulling down. Some of them I'm pulling down from my wall, so they've got tape on the back. So I'm trying to.
Okay. I see.
All right.
Oh,
Marvel
no.
Team Up, number 95, first appearance of Mockingbird. I'm not doing it for the significance. I do really like that cover. I mean,
Okay.
just the classic bow staff.
I didn't know
Spider-Man.
Frank Miller did that cover.
Yeah, he did a small run of Marvel Team Ups. I was thinking about using 103. What was it? 103, 105, maybe the second appearance of Taskmaster, and that's a great cover with him stepping on Ant-Man and one of those perspectives.
Oh yeah. I actually I have that book. I got it for $1 actually. So
The Mockingbird or the
the Mockingbird. Yeah,
it's a fun one.
nice. This is also a fun one as well. Uh,
I know which one you're using.
oh, do you? This
I'm gonna make it mystery.
is.
I just switched mine up for the sake of variety. I had another Batman cover.
This is one of the most famous Frank Miller covers here. Also, one of the most classic Batman covers overall. Probably it's got to be. This is in my personal top 5 Batman covers, I think.
Yeah, I'd probably put it there.
This is Batman, The Dark Knight Triumphant from the Dark Knight Returns series. Number 2. Boom, baby. There it is. Taking up the whole page. Boom.
You get that. I'm gonna get Dark Knight Returns number 1
Mylar.
at some point.
Yeah, you do.
For
Boom.
sure.
All right, what you got? What you got?
So I switched mine up. I was gonna go for a Dark Knight Returns book. I didn't, just because for the sake of variety. I wanted to go Daredevil, issue 184 here. Very nice.
Okay. Nice.
Val.
Pretty neat little cover you got there.
And actually, mine's not in that great of shape, but I found a few on eBay that are near mint, and they're pretty cheap, so I might end up getting a upgrade
Oh, cool.
at some point. So definitely gonna end up doing that.
Well, it pulls up. There it is.
Dang, this bag has so much glitter on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Same with this Mylar.
Alright.
This is like first world comic book problems right now. My Mylar is too. My Mylar is too shiny. Shoot, I can't show off my Batman Dark Knight Returns number 2. Ah, dang it. Oh my God. I'm losing so bad right now. You guys see that? Oh my
I don't
gosh.
see it. Hang on. Can't see
Yo.
anything. I'm gonna reload.
Yo.
Reload. Reload time. Oh man.
I don't like that, guys. I do not like that.
Oh,
It's also scaring me that you guys are now extremely quiet. You guys are silent, and you're just
the
voting
chat.
for Dark Knight.
Oh man. Oh man.
ooh,
13 votes.
this is
Dang.
2 minutes and I'm ending it.
this is a
At
blowout.
2 minutes.
See, I know people like this cover. That's why I went sake of variety.
More than the Batman. Dark
Yeah.
Knight films. I mean, come on, bro.
I would have to go. I think if I was in the chat and I was presented with these options, I would probably go Daredevil 184 too. That one's awesome. I also like, you know, the Punisher one where he's like being
I know what you're talking about. I
yeah,
have
that one's
that.
cool
That's
too.
the first time. That's the first time Punisher and Daredevil meet.
yeah.
I was like,
Oh yeah.
I remember when the Netflix series was coming out, and I was like, I wasn't really into spec books, but I always said to myself, this book's going to go up in value.
yeah.
All right. What you want to do now, Blue? Oh, Dark Knight got a point there.
Nice. So we're all tied. Interesting. I feel like they're doing this for.
I feel like this is
I
I'm seeing
let's
a
move
trend
on.
here.
So what are we going
There's
to
a
do
little
for the
bit of a
next
trend here.
category? Bloop, what do you got for the next category?
Oh, let's do. How about best Galactus cover?
Actually, I could do that.
I have a cover. It's gonna take a while for me to find it. I'm gonna be honest.
We
I
could
know.
do like a split, like Galactus and Thanos, or like something like that.
I have a Galactus.
I want
cover.
to do Galactus.
Okay.
I know what Galactus cover this guy's doing.
Do,
I already
do
know.
you-
I do actually.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive.
What Galactus book have I showed you?
Does it have Silver Surfer on it?
Oh,
No,
is it the Mobius? The Mobius? Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not gonna
that's-
be that one. I have a
that's
different
what I
one.
was thinking.
It's a burn cover.
Is it the solo series?
No.
All right, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna find it.
You'll see. You'll see. I got a plan.
Maybe it's in my ad. Very fair.
I got a good little Galactus cover here.
Oh yeah.
It's not Mobius.
A little neat little Galactus cover you got there.
And the chat goes quiet.
Yeah, ever since we called them out on our theory.
Chat goes quiet.
Yeah, I've got a John Byrne cover here too.
Dang, really? Mine is a newer book.
Bloop, what title is your book?
It's Fantastic Four.
I'm worried we might have the same cover, but I don't know.
I hopefully not. I don't know. This is like a filler issue. It's not like significant, really.
I'm still looking.
Mine has some Secret Invasion spec behind it.
I think we have different ones.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. I gotta get that long box, man. I'm telling you.
Oh wait, is yours? Okay, I think I might know what yours is.
What's the last number on the issue number? Like, is it double digits?
Ooh,
Or is it
I think it is double digits, isn't it? It's 18 or 11. No.
Mine's triple digits.
Triple digits. It's in the 200s, like early 200s, right? Huh? Is it the? I feel like it's that
the first
like the leader of this, like the.
I feel like you guys should just show your cover.
Yeah, let's just show our cover. All
right, Blue.
All right, mine is Fantastic Four 210. Amazing Galactus cover.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
I love this cosmic background. I hate the glare, but I mean, you can see it right there. That's awesome. All the colors.
Upshift.
The colors are so sick on this one. All the planets.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Pretty sweet. All right.
See, everyone's using all their brain power, switching from alts. They don't have enough time to chat anymore.
Exactly.
All right. Here I have probably, honestly, like the best cover, one of the best covers I got last year. Probably top 5. This is Hulk #6 variant edition. Check that out.
Oh, that's cool.
Hulk, Silver Surfer, Galactus.
Nice.
There it is. Amazing. I wish I knew who the artist was, but you can see the 2 M's for the signature right there. So, boom, Hulk #6.
Okay, mine was Fantastic Four 257.
Oh.
How nice is with death there.
Wait, what's the significance on that? You said Secret Invasion?
It's a scroll. It's like a scroll general or something that's rumored to be Secret Invasion played by somebody.
All right.
I got it in my spec box. So it's a cool little cover though. Cool little Galactus cover.
That's cool. I'm trying to get that glare away.
There we go. It's got the skull, like the skull portion.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's another cover. There was like a Fantastic Four annual from like I think it was like from the late 90s, and it looked really sick because it had and I still want to get it. It's not a spec or anything. It's just got a cool cover, but it has Galactus's severed head on the ground, and it's not, and like he has no flesh on him, so it's just his skull underneath his helmet.
That's cool. Wait, which one? You said it was late 90s?
Yeah, I think it was. Don't quote me on that, but it was I know it was an annual. It was a Fantastic Four annual, and you'll have to see it. And when you see it, you'll know it because it's his skull underneath his helmet, and it's his severed head.
I'm trying to find it because that weirdly feels familiar.
I still haven't seen it in the wild, but I really want to get it.
Fantastic Four.
What's the poll look like? I can't see it.
You guys hate
my
me.
God.
I see what's going on now.
Is
I'm
it
tired of this. I'm tired of what's.
is it issue 20 annual 24?
It might be.
I don't know. That one has Galactus.
got-
I don't think it's the one you're there. Wait.
I'm just sending you.
I don't know. I gotta find it. This is insane. You know what it's gonna do? Point to Blue, point to Harper, point to me. It's gonna tie it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Blue, back to Harper.
It's gonna be like it's gonna get us in a position where we're like, let's do a tiebreaker.
Yeah, and then we have to just like keep the
I
stream.
don't know if I'm okay with this, chat.
Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Is it here?
See, because you're winning right now. It's 2 to 1 to 1.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Let me put.
But yeah, put it in like the Discord or something.
Yeah, I'll put it in Hidden Gems Discord in general. I think it was it here? Oh, I didn't copy it.
Oh.
You gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, that's the cover. That's the cover.
Yeah,
That was the one I saw, and I really want it because it looks really sick.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. It's like the skull and stuff.
Sick cover. I really want to find it.
You think planets taste good? Like, which planet do you think would be the greatest flavor?
Oof,
Galactus. What would release the most dopamine from his taste buds?
You think Earth would taste any good?
Uranus.
Bro, shut the.
Dang,
Okay,
he
shut
gobbles
up.
up.
Bro.
He gobbles up all that anus.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he licks his lips after he eats that anus, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look at his face. That's a man. That's a man who eats a lot of anus.
Oh yeah. Uranus, and specifically Uranus.
I'm thinking it's a mixture thing. So like Saturn, Earth.
I feel like spicy food would be like Venus, you know?
Mars is just dry. That's like Mars is like a graham cracker to Galactus.
yeah.
Graham cracker.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like a pretzel.
Oh, no.
One of those dry pretzels.
Pretzel. That's funny.
Yeah, one of those big like hard pretzels. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like gas planets are more like drinks to them, you know? Because you don't really eat those. Like you just like inhale them, you know?
You know that one
What would the sun be? Would the sun be like a side, like a dip?
It'd be
the sun?
He takes like he takes the earth.
Or
And dips it.
appetizing.
It's like a bar of like guac, or it's like a bowl of guac, and he
It's like
like
nacho
takes the earth and
cheese.
he's
It's
like,
a salad bar. Yeah, no, it's exactly. It's a dip.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, next category. What do we think?
what are we doing? What are we doing?
We should do Silver Age.
Perfect.
Bro,
Perfect.
I can't do, I'll see.
Perfect.
I'll see what I can do, but
Perfect book. Extremely perfect. This is absolutely great category.
I've got a good one too. It was between this and ASM 40, but I think this is a little bit more iconic than ASM 40.
You got your first Hawkeye?
No, that's being pressed right
Your
now.
first
I don't have
Hawkeye?
it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I need to send my books off to get pressed or something.
what
You know what
year
I'm
did
gonna
the
do?
Silver Age end?
When I move up to Michigan, I know a store who does pressing and cleanings. I might just bring in a box of my books one day and say, "Hey, press all these." And
Yeah. I'm not gonna send them to CGC. I just like having nice books, you know, to preserve,
yeah.
just because they look nicer.
What's like the latest year I can use for a Silver Age? What's the
What does it
cutoff?
extend to? I forget how long.
I want to say 58 or 59.
What?
No, that's when it starts. That's when the Golden Age ends.
Golden Age. Okay, so
This
is
the
it
Silver Age is
69 then? Is it 67? 60?
it's 60. Yeah, I think it's 69, but I'm just gonna double check.
Okay, that's all right.
69.
Probably it's to 1970.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good then. I'm good. Got this.
Does Spawn 1 work?
Honestly, I have a lot of Silver Age books that I could use for this category, but I'm gonna give this one book some praise right now, just because I shouldn't have it, and I do. For those of you who stuck around since the beginning with pickups,
bro, I feel like I don't use this book enough. All right, I'm doing this, bro. Do you know what this box is, by the way, Bloop?
No, I don't.
Behind me, I keep all my Hulk books in this.
Oh, okay.
In here.
Yep. Pull up with a.
Is that 109?
No, it's not 109. You're close though.
One of the first 6 issues.
Bro, I wish.
The hardest to get. You should make that a goal. You should make that a goal to get the first 6 issues of Hulk.
Bro, I'm trying, but it's like, where the hell can I buy them?
You gotta sell every single other book in your collection.
Yeah. All right, Bloop.
Okay.
What you got for us?
So I was saying it was between this and ASM 40 and Amazing Spider-Man 40, Origin of the Green Goblin, that fire cover. I love it's not like it's genuinely like there's fire in the cover in the background. It's a great one, but this is more iconic. This is cooler. You've seen plenty of homages of this. Avengers 57.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
dude! I should have gone harder with my cover. I forgot that you guys are like snobs when it comes to like Silver Age covers. Like,
I think this is a pretty good. I think mine is a pretty good cover for it being Silver Age.
Here I have.
I don't know if it could top Avengers 57, but
that's sick. That's classic right there. I could have gone 102, and I was thinking doing 102.
Ooh, that's a great cover.
But I've used that cover like 6 times. I'm going to be honest with you. Here, I've used this cover maybe like once or twice, surprisingly, because it's sick. This is the first appearance of Missing Link. This is the Incredible Hulk, number 105, right there, which Immortal Hulk number 1 homaged.
Yeah.
When it came out in like 2018 or something like that. I don't know. So there it is, classic.
I feel like now my cover isn't. I'm just gonna use it. Whatever. It'll be the first time I use this cover on Cover Battle, so we'll see how this goes. Batman, issue 189.
That's cool, though.
I like it just because it's, you got him standing front and center with the moon behind him.
Yeah.
That's not classic Scarecrow. I don't know what is.
That is pretty sweet.
All right. Here we go.
Dang, with all of our books lined up like next to each other, it's pretty. The colors all complement each other. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
really do.
It's like that Batman cover is a mixture of mine and Bloop's.
I got the red in the title, and I got the
red
in
the
background.
Green. Yeah.
Similar pose with like the focal point being like that, the main figure.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a theme with these votes.
I don't like. Oh, bro, what the heck?
Oh God! Oh no!
It's
What's
a
happening?
massacre.
This is crazy. What is happening? 13 votes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah.
6 watching.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. This is craziness.
Oh my gosh. All right, 2 minutes, I'm ending it.
All right.
This is
Harper
crazy.
If Harper wins next round, something's up.
Yeah, that's
something is up, bro. This is the
shadiest, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Shadiest poll I have ever seen. They're all congregating with each other. Like
and the funny thing is that I haven't actually legitimately won a cover battle yet.
Really?
My only win was from a freaking tie with Blue.
Yeah. Oh no,
bro, y'all are so mean, man. All right, it's 2 minutes.
Dang.
Okay, I'm putting this back.
Whack.
You're whack.
This is whack. All right, next category. Next category.
We could do Bronze Age. You know, if we did Silver Age, we could do Bronze Age, I guess. Or like, or we could do like just 80s cover in general, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Should we do 80s?
Best,
I'm kind of down
best 80s cover. Hang on a second. I need to get my phone.
Ethan wants to do Teen Titans. However, I don't have any Teen Titans covers, so
I bought some Teen Titans keys today. Those were in my pickups, but
guys,
they're not really cover worthy.
All three of us need to do Ethan.
We need to
at the same time.
I don't know if I
pause, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm trying
looking
to
for my covers here.
Confirming.
Maybe sort by year.
Oh, this is right on the. Oh no, never mind. I'm good. Yeah.
I've got a lot of bad covers. Oh, I got some good covers in 1982. Oh, bro, that's a sick. Okay, I'm doing that one. All right, hold on.
When was that? This one's got to be 90s, right? I can't do that. Yeah. Wait a minute. Am I tripping? I might be tripping.
Yeah, everything else that's like cool up on this wall is 70s. So
when did this go? Oh, this is 80s. If this isn't the face of the 80s right here.
Oh, is it?
Late 80, like I'm talking 88.
Is it Hulk 340?
No.
ASM 300? No, that's 90, right?
See, that's what I thought.
Oh my gosh,
the release and publication date were different times.
Whatever, bro. It's like 80, or it's like 89 or something like that.
I bet like the publication date was in like January 1990, but the release date was like September 1989.
You'll be the release date was 1988.
Oh.
Published 1988, released 1988.
Your book came out 6 years after mine.
Okay.
All right, Blue.
We shall see.
Do you have your book?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I was gonna take the easy road, take the Hulk 340, and go with that. But I didn't use it, but I was inspired by it. So I went with Wolverine 1 from 1989.
Oh,
I should have. You know, it'd be funny if I used the back cover of that because I have a second copy of that issue where it's just I display it as the back cover. That would be funny.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
That's okay. You got me a little nervous when you said Wolverine #1 because
oh no,
I also have Wolverine
the other
#1.
one. The other #1.
The superior #1. The better #1.
Debatable. Arguable.
This is Wolverine #1. Frank Miller cover?
Yeah.
Right here. And graded at 6.0, that's all right. But Wolverine #1, Frank Miller, there it is.
I think we need to assess that grade, Harper.
Shut up.
That needs to be
Shut up. Dark Knight,
what's your to that book?
Actually, I moved this comic to a better Mylar bag recently, so it is now looks more minty fresh.
All right.
Got ASM.
Oh my gosh. No, I think Harper's taking it though. I don't know if these
probably the Frank Miller covers classic. People probably get tired of the ASM 300, and you got the few people who will vote for bloops. So.
It's gonna be a good read for sure.
Ones.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. I think I'll just get this one. Yeah. Oh, nice. You a Wolverine fan? Yeah, it's gonna be a good read for sure. Yeah. Wait, what?
Good read for sure.
Definitely a good read. Crack it open.
Oh yeah. Can't wait to crack that baby open. Get some more spine ticks on that bad boy. You know.
Oh, minty.
Oh,
Ticks. There's
what's going on
nothing
here with
there.
these votes?
I feel like I could. Oh, bro, y'all are okay.
I can't even see what's going on.
Harper's winning.
It's getting to a point where like
No one's voted for me. Everyone's tired of ASM 300. To be honest, I
no,
kinda am.
it's not. It's not that, Dark Knight. I mean this in the most respectful way possible to my viewers and to Dark Knight and every Bloop. As cover battles, it's not as fun anymore when the winning like this is.
I like to
is the case.
better when people actually voted based on what they thought.
Me too.
And not just congregating on who should get the next vote and how we're going to tie it up.
Yeah.
I agree. So,
Chat, this is your fault if this category doesn't become a thing anymore. You don't want that.
Well,
we're threatening now.
2-2.
Bro, we'll do it.
Think
2-2 to 2.
Do I? Hang on.
Bro, it's my freaking stream, bro. It's my channel. But yeah, I also agree that we'll. Yeah. Wait, who won? Wait, you won the Galactus. Dark
Do
Knight
I
won
look like someone who's bluffing?
Yo, it's Heisenberg, bruh.
Yeah, bitch!
Do I look like someone who's bluffing, Jeff?
All right. What is this our tiebreaker?
Well, I won that.
Here's what I think is gonna happen though. I think it's gonna go 33% for each person. We'll see though. We'll see.
33 for each person. Oh, no.
What's a good topic? How about best foil cover?
Hey.
You wanna do that?
That'll be interesting. Does chromium count?
No, that's not foil.
Let's just do
that's not foil.
Classic foil embossed covers.
Embossed? Okay. Embossed is different than foil. Embossed is a different thing.
I got embossed.
Are we doing foil or embossed or both?
Both.
I don't.
All right. Any kind of Let's just do both.
Okay.
Just do both.
Because mine's kind of
Let's just do both.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, mine's not embossed. Mine's just regular foil.
Mine is embossed, and I'm glad I got this cover recently too. Because it is for sure.
Yeah, this is just plain foil.
A very nice cover. Wherever I put it. Hello? Where did I put this book?
This is pretty sweet though. This isn't like a key issue or anything. This is just
Where did this book go?
sweet book.
I
lost
lost
my
it.
book here. Let's see, where is it? Here we go.
Look, what happened?
Elbozo.
Oh no, I got it.
All right. In the low chance that chat votes like kind of normally or there's a winner, should we say they win it all? Did we say they win it all?
We've threatened them now.
Or
Yeah. Wait. What? What am I agreeing to?
because we could do multiple more rounds, but it's up to you guys. We can do more rounds, or we can say whoever wins here is the big winner. What do you
Let's. You want to keep going? Or
I feel like we should do this round, and then the next round could be the big winner.
Well, we're all tied right now.
Yeah.
I feel like here's the thing. I feel like if we're gonna
trust
be a tiebreaker round, I feel like it shouldn't be the foil embossed cover round.
That's fair.
We could, should we run through a few more rounds?
All right, yeah, sure.
All right, let's do it.
Just for shits and giggles, which is the better? I'm just gonna say better foil cover because yours is still a foil cover. So, all right, Blue, what you got?
All right, mine is Flash issue number 80 from 1960. No, I'm just kidding. This is from. Yeah, no foil was going around back then. No, this is from, I believe.
You actually had me type in there for a second. I wasn't even thinking. I was just writing down.
1993, I think. But
okay, cool.
Look at that. Flash, just a
Ooh,
fun classic charging at you cover.
Nice, nice.
nice.
And I don't have to
That's
worry
pretty
about
sick.
glare. I don't have to worry about glare because it's in a plastic bag and it's foiled already. So
This I'm taking out of the bag. And this I also have signed by the cover's artist,
Oh, okay.
which is Rick Leonardi. This is a newsstand copy, which I bought for originally $1, which then I got signed. This is Spider-Man 2099, number 1.
Ooh.
You can see the signature down there. I got it at
That's
Baltimore
cool.
Comic-Con. There it is.
You know what's funny? I think out of all these covers, I have the most foil. The most foil and the most emboss. Because mine is the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, issue number 2. This is the 90s foil variant.
Oh my goodness.
Complete
Have you
and
seen-
utter
Yeah.
foil.
That's like Avengers 360, that anti-vision one, where it's just complete silver.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that one. That's a little ridiculous, to be honest with you.
It goes from least foil to most foil.
Joker picking his nose. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
Bro, the cover is booger green. Stop talking, bro.
Oh, facts.
It's actually
Joker green. That is Joker green.
Oh, sure, pal. Booger green. Oh my gosh.
It's Heath Ledger Joker green. What are you gonna do now? You can't diss a dead man.
Still looks booger green to me.
See that?
Let me get the best angle on this book.
Yeager, remember that Dark Knight disrespected Jim Lee? Just remember that.
But I didn't because I used multiple of his books last
Just
cover.
remember that.
What is going on with the poor right now? I can't even see. Excuse me?
This is so dumb right now.
What is happening?
We
Starts, though.
pretend like you
They're
don't
not
know
even-
what's happening. We
They're
all
not
know
even.
what's happening.
They're not even trying to hide it anymore.
No. You
6
guys,
notes.
you're terrible at this.
I mean, if it tips past 7.
Okay, but if we do 2 more rounds after this, that means it'll all be tied up again, and then we could do the final battle.
We could just do this round and then just call it back at a tie and do a final round. Like whoever wins this doesn't really matter.
I like that.
We could.
All right.
Okay, well then, all right. Well, I'm gonna end the poll then.
Chat, you brought this upon yourselves.
You guys suck, man.
Brought this upon yourselves.
The funny thing is that there's always like 2 or 3 people that actually vote like contrary to all the alts. You know, it's like in that like the one person voted for like the Joker cover
Yeah.
in that last one.
Brought this upon yourselves. What are we
What's
doing for the
our
last
final
category?
theme be? Oh, how about it has to be a book written by Stan Lee? That could be a good.
That's hard.
It is kind of just Silver Age again, right? So
That's
Let me
hard.
see.
Silver Age
Hey,
Marvel. I got almost nothing.
I can
Oh,
can see what I have.
I've got a couple cool Silver Age Marvel books. Mostly Spider-Man.
I know you do.
The one I would use though is
Dude,
not
he
one of
goes all the way back to Captain America Comics number 3.
Yeah, that was
That's his
first one.
first written.
Yeah.
This is going to be crazy.
All right, should we do it?
Let me take.
Yeah, I'll
we
do
can
it.
Do it, but
All right.
I like this. I like this. This category, bro. Chimpanzee. We did a Galactus cover. That's basically the same thing, man. I don't know what you want.
If I go through this and I have no books on this list, which is kind of.
I've got to get this CLZ out, man. I just dropped my phone.
What are your? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just
What
saying I
were
have
we
to
saying
get
about
it because
those?
it seems helpful. I don't track any.
It
of my books.
is. Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. The problem is like Especially starting.
I could get a reprint of a book that he wrote, but I don't.
So that was one of the questions that I was thinking. What are your opinions on using like facsimiles like in this round?
Ooh, well, facsimiles are interesting. I mean, any reprint like I don't know, facsimiles, because you can get some fire picks with the facsimiles. I mean,
right?
Dark Knight could just use his Avengers 8. So I mean, I guess I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'm not going to use Avengers 8 though.
Use your power for good.
Okay. So yeah, CLZ. It's tough. How many books do you have in your collection, Bloop? About.
It's like 200 a long box, right? So like, isn't that the rule of thumb? Like,
well, how many long boxes do you have?
I have 3 and 2 short boxes.
Oh, okay. All right. The thing with CLZ, you know how CLZ has the barcode scanner? Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's so easy. Like if it has a barcode, it's so easy to just scan it. But it does take a while to go through. Like I have 6 long boxes, and I finished going through that, but I still have like another long box that's not on CLZ, and I still use those books a lot, which that's why I have to like go and look for them because they're not organized. But yeah, I do recommend getting it. It is very helpful.
Like I'll like write it down sometimes if I want. Like obviously I keep my books at like alphabetical order and all, so I just do it physically, but digitally it probably is much better. Because like if I ever get into like a, God forbid, a house fire.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, he's got something.
Let's go. I'm happy about this actually.
Thousands, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably like.
Yeah.
It's probably like within 1,000 to 2,000. That's my guess.
Here's the thing.
Wait.
Every few months I'll drop big money. Other than that, I'll just pick up weekly books. So probably around the same, a couple thousand.
I gotta go down a little bit.
Do you already have your book, Bloop?
Yeah, I got my book.
Jeez, bro.
I gotta go down a little bit more. Give me a second.
Okay. I'm looking at. I do have.
I want to say it's safe to say that this book is written by Stan Lee, but I have to check so that I'm not breaking rules. Oh man. You know what? I could just look it up, to be honest. It'll tell me.
I have a tough choice to make. I have a moral decision to. Okay.
That scared me, man. I was looking down at my phone and my volume's up pretty loud right now.
Oh,
got it. All
right, I guess I'll just go for my. You guys got something good. I don't think it even matters what I
is. I mean, mine's nothing special, but it's definitely a nice cover. I like it. It's beat up because I didn't like this era that I chose from. Like I don't collect it often, so when I see it, I'll only get it if it's just a nice price, which is what I did, and so it's kind of beat up, but it's nice.
I'm glad Harper got me this book. That's all I'm gonna say.
No way, you freaking! I priced that book at my comic shop because that's actually the book that I priced like yesterday was how I found out about that book and how I bought it off of eBay for you. And
oh man,
it was the one I priced was in nice condition. I think it was like $75 I priced it for. So
yeah.
Anyways, I can't find the book I want, but I'll just go with this, I guess. All right, what you got for us, Bloop?
Hey,
all right.
Hey, you said do villain covers. I got you covered.
Okay. All right. Shut up.
Okay, so this one, I don't really collect this part of the Silver Age. I just got it because it was a great price, so it is beat up. But nonetheless, it's a really cool cover written by Stan Lee. Fantastic Four, number 29. The first cover appearance of the Watcher, but also just a great, space cover. I love those space covers with the colorful planets and the cosmic backgrounds. So.
You know what cover you would like, Bloop? I don't know if you saw last week's pickups, but I bought a reprint. I got that reprint.
Oh, dang, that's cool. Yeah, I love Silver Surfer 4. I actually, me personally, controversial opinion, I kind of think Silver Surfer 1 has a better cover. I love that Buscema, right?
Hey,
Buscema.
I got you covered. I got you covered.
Oh my gosh, is that the real deal?
No, these are the fantasy masterpieces.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
They're still like $50 to $60 books in high grade.
Yeah, for sure. They do get up there.
High grade.
Yeah, that's a cool book.
Sick.
I like how Silver Surfer doesn't really have his muscles are like they aren't too defined, you know, especially like the abdominals and the rib cage, not that defined.
Which you'd assume that like someone without like clothes or a skin tight costume would be like completely ripped, you know.
Yeah. Also, check out Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic's face on this. I mean, that's warped. That looks scary.
Maybe yeah.
You know, I get printers weren't all that great, but damn.
All right.
Now I'm thinking. It's not good that I'm thinking because I might be tripping.
Don't be thinking. Don't hurt yourself over there. All right. Here I have a cover with a character that Stan Lee co-created, actually, with Steve Ditko. This is The Amazing Spider-Man.
He's lagging.
Right? The Amazing Spider-Man number 95, Spidey Fights in London. You know, we were talking about the Tom Holland trilogy. You know, of course, Tom Holland was in London as the Spider Night Monkey or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
that's what they call them.
There it is.
My book.
Okay, all right.
I like that little. I didn't actually notice that they did that with some of the Spider-Man issues. You see, like how they made like on the word Spider-Man, they made like a little gradient overlay.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
I changed my book.
It's pretty cool. All right,
changed my book.
All right, Dark Knight, what do you have?
I had to change my book because I did some research and turns out my thinking was correct. Because Silver Surfer number 4 was in fact written by Stan Lee.
That's cool, man. Fantasy masterpieces. I guess we just said no facsimiles, right? So
it's not facsimile. It's not facsimile.
He didn't violate any rules. I mean, that's fair. That's fair game. That's cool.
All right, there we go.
All right, let's do it.
Bring it on, fellas. I feel like I know who's going to win this.
And just to clarify, this is the last cover battle for tonight. Whoever wins this wins the whole thing.
Yeah.
Please vote for me.
I'm starting to get worried it's going to be a 3-way tie.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to get worried that I'm not going to win, which is what the poll is looking like right now.
The bots are in my favor.
Oh my gosh, bro!
You know what's funny? The more Bloop wins, the more we're gonna have to harass him to come back on the
defend the title.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. You never know, man. These bots, sometimes sometimes they do this on purpose to see our mood swings because they do these big comebacks and like.
Yeah.
Two minutes, I'm ending it, but really, it's already answered. Basically, who won this?
Unless chat can turn it around in like 30 seconds, maybe less.
Oh, they see that as a challenge. It's the type.
Oh shoot!
You just challenged them.
Ending it at 2 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no! Come on, hit the 2-minute mark.
Oh man, you guys tied it up. It's YouTube.
Oh my gosh,
bruh.
Would we have to do a tiebreaker for the final?
Oh no! Wait. You took the lead.
Oh,
it's 2.
Oh, it's
and 40. It's 40. It's 40.
They're doing this on purpose, man.
Should I do next vote? Oh, there. Bloop.
Oh,
one.
Bloop
Bloop
one.
one. All
All right.
You guys are wild, and that's all I'm saying. You guys are a little, I don't know. You guys are crazy. That's all I'm saying.
This is
I don't know. GG.
whack.
GG. Congrats,
GG.
Bloop, again, defending his
GG.
title.
Second time.
It's like the one guy on Jeopardy who never seems to leave the show, you know?
Chat, I hope you're happy with yourselves.
I'm happy with Jet. I think they made the right choice overall.
Hey, what the fuck? Motherfucker, what the fuck? Motherfucker, what the fuck?
6 years, 16 months. Exactly. Yeah, that's basically Friday Night Streams in a nutshell right there.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Yes, Bloop
will return.
I guess he's got it.
At some point, he's gonna return.
Oh, yeah.
Villain story.
Look, if this happens for a third time, I don't know what we're gonna do if it happens for a third time, because that's not.
Because we can kind of tell when there's like no bots and when there are bots. So like,
Yeah.
we'll be able to tell if it's genuine or not, you know?
Right. Also, I forgot to change the banner to cover battles like until just now.
Nice.
I remember on the 5-hour stream when we had like just finished the tier list and then you put up the banner.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh man.
All right, everyone. Bloop, do you wanna do some promotions real quick before we end this thing?
Sure. I mean, I've kind of got content dropping daily now because of the YouTube shorts I've been posting.
Yeah.
Stuff is kind of coming out every day, so just head on over to the channel and subscribe. Follow the Instagram page. That's about it for me, though.
Nice. Hey, look at the command work. Look at that. Stream Element's actually doing his job. Go subscribe to Bloop Comics.
Stream Elements is a G.
Oh yeah. For me, I need to order new markers to finish this thing because my 2 red and green markers right here, they're dead. So I got to order new ones or buy them somewhere. I was thinking of doing another fan trailer for like a movie or something like that because I did one for Jaws, which was pretty sick. And I'm trying to think of some new stuff to do. But other than that and the Friday night streams, that's basically it for me. So I guess I can share the Discord server if you guys want to join.
In terms of what I got going on, made a new Instagram page. For those of you who haven't followed it, please go follow it. I'm going to put it in chat right now. It's @_Dark Knight Comics on Instagram. Make sure it's the right one. You will see Batman on the profile pic, so it's pretty self-explanatory.
Nice.
I got a good amount of posts up right now. I actually posted. I'm going to start posting weekly pickups before I do the stream. So if anybody wants to see what I got before I show it,
nice.
That's a good place for, I guess you could call it, exclusive content. So yeah, but always go follow that. I just did the I just made that. Go like some of my posts, and I'll try and do posts weekly. So
nice.
Good.
And also subscribe to his YouTube channel here.
Yes.
Sweet. Also, are you talking about for the fan trailer or a drawing? Recreate? I assume drawing. I've already done Terminator, actually. It's actually pretty sick. Not going to lie. If you go into I made a playlist full of all my time-lapse drawings. You can check that out. Oh, for fan trailer? Okay. That'd be sick. I should, yeah. I got to rewatch Terminator, first of all. It's been a minute since I saw it, but yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. GG to Bloop Comics. He's super hot. That's right.